everyone, Sheila here, and welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is okay. As for me, I wasn't crafting that much. I was concentrating on the homeschool thing with my daughter. And then I was doing gardening. I was planting some, vegetables. So yeah, so I was just I wasn't crafting. I was just kind of watching something in the TV or something like that. So I kind of lost my mojo about crafting, making cards or something like that. So yeah, and it's a lovely day this past few weeks. So I just, you know, go for a walk after they finish their homeschool every day. Yeah, and yeah, but I did some portraits in craft stash and in our local shop here. So, and I want to show it to you because I'm using it for the tutorial that I'm going to do today. Yeah, so before I show you my project, I want to show you the portraits that I did. So first thing first is this one here. You know that I love pink ink design stamps, and this one is released last month. They have a new one this month. Every month they released three, most of the time three stamps. Now as you can see, it's white, as you can see here. This is another one that I got too. I haven't used this one yet. I still have to try this one. As you can see, that's black, and this one, the background of this one is white. So once you see something like this, it means that they have a guest designer in their own, in their company. And yeah, so she is a new one. There was another one before, I can't remember her name, but she's a new one. She just released, this is her first stamps that she released as a guest designer. This is Cora or something like that. Yeah, so she's a new one, and yeah, I like this. Among the three, I like this particular one. She's so pretty. Because I was thinking of when I saw it, I want to do it. Now this is the stamp. So as you can see, you will get the big one, and then there's leaves and the mushroom and some butterflies and a snail. And yeah, so I've been stamping them. And then another thing that I want to show you is I also got some of this Marianne design grass. This is a very nice die. This one is, there's the product code. Come on, it's not. It's not focusing. There it is. So that's the product code. It's under the craftable die of Marianne design, and that's what it looked like. Okay, so there it is there. As you can see, so there it is when it cut out. And it has a kind of a longer grass, and then this one is a shorter grass. And I love to do scenery. So yeah, so what I usually do is I layer them like that. Okay, and there's another one too, this one here, and this one cuts like this. Okay, but I lost the sleeves on this one, so but it's by Marianne design, again craftable selection or collection she have, something like that. So I'm just showing to you because I'm going to use it today for my project. Yeah, so it comes with 2 dies. Okay, like that. Now, and then I got this Paper Discovery by Olga Direktorenko. I know you know her. She has a YouTube channel, Olga. You know, I guess everyone knows Olga. Yeah, and she has a brand that's only exclusive in Craftstash in the UK. So she sells her stuff or her design there. And I got this particular one. This is the Card Builder Nested Square die. And she has, I guess, a circle version of this and a rectangle. Well, I'm not sure if this is the rectangle, but it's different shape. And it's a big one. It's the biggest die of this one is 8 by 8. So yeah, and I love making big cards. So yeah, it's a huge one. And as you can see, I partly well, this is the second largest, I guess. Second largest, yeah, the second largest of the die. So this is what it looks like. So it has a big for, you know, the outside cutting, and then you can, then when you cut, when you layer them like that, it will cut this front here, and then you can just cut another square for the backing at the back. So that's the one that is colored green at the back. So yeah, so it's a very nice, I've been eyeing it for a while now. I guess this one was released early this year or last year or something like that. So, and it's a big die, so I love it. Bear in mind, if you get this one, I have observed that don't put a magnetic sheet on your die cutting machine, because I don't know, for some reason it will kind of wave or something, and it will kind of destroy the side or something like that. So I remove the well, I don't put the magnetic sheet on it. Well, if I cut this one, I guess she mentioned it or something like that. So yeah, but it's a very nice die. And then I also got, together with this one, this yeah, as you can see there, there's a center. It always have a center one, so that's that. And then I also got this card builder set. So they're part of the card builder set. It's a rectangle one. This is not as big as that one. I guess this one is 6 by 8. Oh yeah, it's still big die, and I love the decorative part of it, so that's why I got it. And she has a lot of you know, samples of this one. You can go into her her YouTube channel, and it comes with 15 dies because they have those smaller circles. And yeah, there's 4 of them. Oh, 2, 4, 5, and then there's a square too. That, so yeah, so I love the dies. Yeah, so that's my purchase this few weeks. So I want to want to show you my project. I will just clear this one out. So for my project today, there it is, and I made the front just simple, and I didn't add any you know, big embellishment because this is a pop-up, and the surprise is inside. So when you open this one, it looks like that. So I'll just hold it like that. So there she is, the fairy. So I made her wings. Her wings is made of vellum. I stamped it on a vellum and then embossed it with a white embossing powder. And so there she is there. So I opted, instead of a mouse, I took all this smaller cone flower and made them into a bouquet. So she's holding a bouquet of flowers there. She's so pretty. So then I add some you know, flowers. In this card, I use the Heartfelt Creation Backyard Blossom for this one. So you can, you know, use any flowers, or you know, those any flowers you have, and it's handy to have grass dye so that you can just fill it in. So I love the Heartfelt Creation because it's a kind of a filler of, you know, when you're making cards, just to fill in some of the gaps or something like that. So, and all the butterflies and this mushroom here and the snail comes with the stamp. So this one here. Okay. So, and I know that you have plenty of you know, stamps and dies that you can fill this one in. So yeah. Okay. And this butterfly here, it is it's on an acetate, so something like on a distance, so you can see it, it's flying. Okay, and there's a signpost here. This is a long one, but I cut it out. Yeah, so you know, you just look around in your craft stash and you will find a lot of things there. So yeah, so that's the top. So I just add some flowers just to fill in the whole space here, and I add some sentiment here. Okay, so I hope you will enjoy the tutorial, and I will be doing a series of these pop-up cards, yeah, because I love them. And I will also maybe make a book, a pop-up book. So I'm interested to learn them. So yeah, I scoured the whole internet with the different folds and how you you know, make them into more interesting pop-up. Okay, so, and this is only a simple pop-up. So for the tutorial, so first thing first is we need to make the base card. Now I have here two cardstocks. This one measures 8.5 by 8, and this one is 8 by 8. And then on the 8.5 by 8, you will score on the 8.5, you will score at 1/2 inch here. Okay, and then fold down. And then this is the 8 by 8. But this part here, the length of this one that will be adhere to that is I cut out 2 millimeter of it, because when you adhere that one, if you don't take some of it, it will stick over here. Okay, but you can also just adhere that, and then you can just cut it out later, but I rather cut it out now and just adhere it. Okay, so, or you can also either you adhere it like that, or you can adhere it like that, but I rather put it like that because later on I'm going to cover that one, so the inside will be cleaner. And besides, the pop-up is inside, so I don't want that one to be inside. So I want the inside of the card to be free of this thing, so I have to put it outside. So just line that, okay, and then fold, so okay. Oh, so there it is, and then inside is clean. Okay, and then later on you can cover that one with another panel of decorative you know, like this one. So like this one, you can add that one there, so it will be perfect, and then this one will be covered, so nobody will know. Okay, so that's the base card. Okay, then the next one, you have to cut and fold all of these elements because we need to color it together too. So I have here to make this part here, the box one here, you need 7.5 by, let's see, so I have here 7.5 by 2 1/4. Okay, so 7.5 by 2 1/4. First thing is, then you will score at 1/2 inch, okay, and then 2 1/4, and then 4, and then 5 3/4. Okay, so then you fold that. Okay, there. Fold it like that, and then you will score at on the 2 1/4. You will score at 1 3/4. Okay, like that. Then you fold that one again. Okay, so then it will look like that. So 1/2 inch, 2 1/4, 4, and then 5 3/4, and then you turn it around, and you score at 1 3/4, or if this is the other way, you just score at 1/2 inch here. Okay, so that's 1/2 inch here. Okay, now so the next thing you do is you will cut so this one will be this side where you join together. This side will be on the back of the facing the back, and then so this part here is facing that way, and this is facing your front. Okay, so this one, so this one, so as you can see, that will be, this side is facing the back and this is facing the front. Okay, so here you will hold that. Don't cut that one, but then you will cut that there. Okay, and then you will cut this one here. Okay, so as you can see, it's not, I cut it out and then I left this part here, and then you will cut a triangle like that, make that into just widen that. Make sure they don't touch each other when you fold it into a box. Okay, make sure it's not touching. There. Okay, so those two, don't let them touch each other, so it's better like that. So there it is. So that part is cut out and this part is left behind. So then we will add some glue on that one later. That will be the one will be adhered to the card like this, so it will align on to the score line. So this one, this fold there will align to the score line there, and this the front will align to the score line here. So then they will adhere that like that. So that's for later. And then for the next, for this one here, for the front here, you only need a strip of cardstock. Now I only cut the length of the whole A4 cardstock. So in this case, our A4 measures 8¼ by 11¾ So the length of the A4 is 11¾ So I just cut it off, and 11¾ by 1½. Okay, so that's 1½ here. Now, so on the 1½, you will score at 1. So that's 1 here. Then there is ½ an inch here. So there it is. So just score at 1. Okay. Okay, like that. And then you will fold this one in half. Okay, like that. Now there it is. So it's fold in half, and then you will just make an angle there like that, and you fold that, and then fold that, and then it will adhere like that. So if this is your spine here, you just line that and then adhere it, right, like that. So when you fold it, it will just fold. So make sure that it's, you know, cut properly here, wider triangle. So then it will look like that here, like that. So you can do it wider or something like that. So, you know, so that is the base of the pop-up. So yeah, so then we'll color this one before we adhere it to the card. So yeah, and then you can decorate it, and I will fast forward all this coloring and like that, so then you will have an idea. Okay, so I'll see you in the coloring. So I went ahead and used this die, the outer die and the decorative one, the next two largest one in the set. Okay, and then there it is. So pretty. I cut two for the front and the back. Okay, because I want to color it. Okay, so to color this one, I have here kind of, I will mix it up. So I have here peacock feathers. I love my blues. And this is salty ocean. Okay. All the materials will be down in the description box below. Twisted citron and squeezed lemonade. Okay, so I'll add the darkest kind of a blue here on the edge. So so there it is. It's colored. Everything is colored. So that's the inside of the pop-up, and this is the outside. Now with these two panel here, you have to adhere that. Make sure that it's a little bit off to the spine. Yeah, just kind of 2 millimeter off to the spine, so that when you because it always when the pop-up has to be flat onto the base, and if they are kind of touching each other, so it will be a problem, you know what I mean, on the spine here. So I just want to kind of distance that to the spine here. Oh yeah, I forgot to color the middle here. You have to color the middle on it, because when you add that one, then you can see there's still a color here. Okay, so I'm just looking at the wider piece here. Yeah, like that. Okay, then you adhere that one. So you need to decorate the front first, or you know, the panel, the front panel, because it's easier that way, rather than if you do the pop up first, then the outside, it's kind of hard to adhere them. So that's how that's what I think when I was making it. Actually, I was doing it that way. I did a pop-up first because I want to see how would it look like. But yeah, so it's nicer that have to do it first. And make sure when you do this one, there's no more kind of, you know, distress oxide coloring anymore, so that you won't accidentally kind of colored it or mess with it. So as you can see here, you can just cut that one on the side, so that's okay. Okay, now and then I'll add the next panel here. Now, so that's the back. So when you close it, and then it's flat, it's not caught at the back here. Okay. So yeah, you can also decorate it now or later on. So I just leave it like that now. I can add my sentiment later and some butterfly. And besides, the back is just a very simple one, because you won't see the back all the time. It will be like that. So yeah, and you can just trim this one. Yeah. Okay. So there it is. So we'll add our mechanism here. So we'll adhere that back. Okay, like that. Okay. Now, but before we adhere that, oh no, let me see. I'm gonna adhere it already. Yeah, so we'll measure here. Um, 1¼ okay. So yeah, the distance from there, you measure it. 1¼ you mark that with a pencil to there. Okay, so to there. So you mark from the edge here to the inside 1 1/4, okay, and then you add some glue on the flap. You can see that. Now that one has to be add onto the inside, okay? So the flap has to go into this part here. So so we will adhere that like that. It's like a diamond. So that point there, you will line that on the line that the mark that you did, and you just adhere that there and make sure that is that. Yeah, you have to add the now it's supposed to be one panel first, okay? Just that, and then you fold it. Okay, there it is. Oops. So there it is. So when you close it, this part here is going to lift and close the thing, okay? So that's how it works. And yeah, so these two parts here are the only one that is adhere. There's the top there. Okay, so that will this part here will be the one who will hold the fairy, okay, and some of the flowers. So to do that, you have to cut out the fairy first. So that you can measure, and like that. So when you add that one there, when you fold it, it will go like that. So there it is. There, it doesn't stick on the top there. So to where the part of her dress, the very tip of her dress, I'll just color this one first. I'll fast forward it. Oh yeah, and before I do that, I have to adhere this one now. Okay, so that I can fast forward after, I will just decorate it. Yeah, so what you'll do is you add some glue on this flap like that, and then you add some more, like something like 1.5, like 1.5 distance from this one to there. Okay, so I guess I'll leave it like that, and then you fold that, add some glue. Oops, go it that way. Yeah. Closing. properly. Okay, so each time you add, when you add this one, close it, and then when you add this one, try to close it first before you add any more. Yeah, so there it is. So that's your, that's it that you want. You can trim that one if it is too it's too long. Okay, so then I will fast forward this because I will do the coloring of this one, and then fussy cut and embellish the whole thing. So at least you will know the all the parts of it, of this pop-up. Okay, so that's it, and then you can decorate this one. So I cut out all my embellishment, and I want to decorate this up now. Yeah, just to make sure that your table is clean, no inks, because you know you already color this one at the back, I mean the front here. So yeah, just make sure there's nothing there. So so I have here a fussy cut the fairy, but before that I want to do a finishing touches for this one. Just using Posca here. So just okay. So there it is. Let's just okay. Now the next thing I did is I embossed this one with white embossing powder onto a vellum. Okay, and I stamped two of them. So and then close it. So it's sticking out a little bit, so I just have to adjust that. Move that one to the very end edge of the box. Now it's closed properly. Okay. This. Okay. Now I just switch the camera on the side. It's better like this so that you can see it properly. Okay, so there's the card. Fold like that. Then it opens. She's so pretty. So yeah, so the next thing is you just add all these grass. So what I did is that I extend the grass over there, so I did not add any more of this part here on that side. There you can just extend the grass there if you have this kind of grass, you know, straight one, so you don't need to add any more of this one. Okay, yeah, so just adhere this. Just fold that one first, like that. Yeah, I need to double that one, so just put that one on the top there. Okay, like that. And then we'll add another one at the bottom. Okay. Like that. Just fold that one half and add that there. Okay, so she they have a grass there, and then over here you can cover that one with something later on, with a mushroom or something, but you can add this one right there. That, so it looks so nice. And some of this inside there. That. Okay. And then here you can extend that grass there. Let's choose another one here, like that over there. I just need to cut some of it. Okay, yeah, there, extend it. And then you need another layer on the top, like that. Okay. Then you'll do the same on the other side. Last through the sun. So there it is. I guess I embellish it enough now. So yeah, and I will just add glitter later. As you can see, there's that butterfly. I add acetate on it. There's the other butterfly there. There's the sign. There she is. So then it closed like that. So hopefully there's nothing caught in it. So there it is. So someone get this one, we'll just, that opens like that. Yeah, so then the next thing is I have to embellish the base. I cut out a strip here to put into the box. So I cut out strip measures 3 by 1, and then I score at 1/2 inch, and then 2 and 1/4. Okay, and then when you fold that, the length of that is 1 and 1/4, and then you just put some glue on the flap. Okay, then you just adhere that in the middle, and I color this one. I ink it so that it will blend into the box. Okay. that I can put something into it. So as you can see, there it is there. There. Okay, so I add that strip there so that I can add more flower. Okay. Then I can add. So I want to embellish the side here. So I used the foliage, and there's big and small on this one. Okay. So there it is. I went ahead and finished the card. So there's the front. Just add these corner die cuts here and this one here. So it's easier if you just color them before you add all this pop-up inside, and you just add all these corners here so it's not too much, and this one too. So yeah, it's only a minimal embellishment on the front. So yeah, so it looks like this. I just love it. It's just simple at the front and at the back. That's my signature there. So yeah, then when you open it, so I went ahead and add some flowers and some, I use Posca pens to have to dot some yellow and white on it. Okay, yeah, I just found this stamp from my stash. I haven't used it for so long, and yeah, I just colored it, and I just add that one. I only cut out 3 flowers, and then I add my sentiment here. So later on I will just add the name of the person who will get this one. So yeah, so standing like that on the top, it looks like that, but then there it is. So it will looks like that now. So she's so pretty. And then I also add, oh yeah, add that one there, the sign. So there is all, so that's all the, and I also add the sign there, and then that's the close up. And the butterfly, I love those butterfly, this one here, so it's kind of, they're flying there, so the acetate is handy for that one. Okay, so there she is there. She's so pretty. Yeah, so that's the pop-up card. So I hope you enjoy that that tutorial. like this one. This isn't the other color, this is the one that I showed you. So as you can see, there they are, 2 fairies. So yeah, there's yeah, so I love making these pop-ups. And for the next one, oh, that was small. Yeah, so for the next one, I'll be doing this one. So it's a different pop-up. It's on the front. Okay, so there she is. So it's not the side view. Yeah, so there she is. She is facing the front when you open it like that. So it folds like that. And then, yeah, then you can display it like that. So there she is. So that will be my next tutorial next time. So that's a sneak peek for the next time. So if you want to follow that next time, I will be doing a video. Okay, so thank you so much everyone for watching, and I will see you again next time. So if you have a question, just leave a comment down below and I will answer it as soon as possible. Okay, so bye everyone, and be safe, and I'll see you again next time.